What's up, everybody? This is Hannibal Sky for NextGenWalkthroughs.com doing a Dragon Age Origins guide on the Xbox 360. In this guide I'm going to show you how to cheat to get unlimited tomes and unlimited gold, and how to use the tomes. First off, you want to go to your camp and use that merchant, or use any merchant you can find. And what you want to do is go into your inventory and find whatever the best, most expensive weapon is, or item you have, and move that to your junk folder, which is the one in the back here. So you just go and find one, like I'm going to use the Vishale. I hit Y, that moves it to the junk folder. And you go over there, you see it in my junk folder here. And then you go into the merchant and go to his junk screen. If you want to see how much stuff is worth, just go into him regularly and look at your sell values on the right. You find the most expensive thing, back out, move that one to the junk, and then start doing this. What you got to do is, on your junk screen, you want to hit Y and then A almost simultaneously, just letting the Y hit just before the A does. And you won't get it every time, but every time you do get it, you'll see your gold jump up. You'll see here I start with like 30, and I'm going to end up with over 200 gold, which they call sovereigns in this game. You'll run into that a few times. A sovereign is gold in this game. So once you're done, getting the amount of gold you want, just back out and remove the item back out of your junk and go buy whatever you need to buy. Comes in really handy in this game because the things that are most worth having in this game are crazy expensive. First time I played through, I didn't know about this trick. I didn't know about duplicating tomes, and I wasn't a big fan of it all. There was like, oh, that's a really awesome dagger or piece of armor, but I have 20 gold and it's 145 gold I have to have. And I haven't spent any gold. There's not a lot of opportunities to make a bunch of gold in this game, like legit. So definitely cheat. Don't even hold back on it. It's not going to make such a difference to where you're just killing everyone one hit. Also, just going through the stores here, usable items. That's where you're going to find tomes from merchants when you want to buy them. So always look through every category, and especially the usable items, if you want to find tomes. Here you see the 4 kinds I have. Arcane Technique is for mages, Physical Technique is for warriors and rogues. I think Skill and Sundry you can only use on your main character. That just gives you one of the skills as opposed to the talents and spells. And then Mortal Vessel just gives you a stat point per tome. So you need a lot of those if you want to increase your stats enough to make a big difference and actually see some results in your fighting. I never really crafted much of anything in this game. I found enough stuff on the ground to not need it. Others where you're going to find like backpack extensions. So you see my backpack's over 100. It's because I've bought like 3 or 4 backpack extensions at this point. It's also where you'll find gifts. Purchase every gift you get. There's lists online that show you which gifts are most appreciated by which party member. And you want to give those to the right people, because the more they like you, the more conversation opens with them. You'll get side quests from them, and you can even learn specializations from certain ones of them. Here's how you use a tome. Choose a character that you want to use the tome. I'm sorry, I'm getting ready. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Here's how you duplicate the tome.
Are you sure?
Make sure you have at least 2 of them in your inventory. Move them to your junk folder. Sell him one of them, or sell him all of them except for one. Keep one in your inventory. And then you're doing the same trick as you did for getting infinite gold. Just tapping Y then A almost simultaneously. And you'll watch every time you get it right, your number count will go up on the left over here. And then when you're done, you just buy them all back out on the menu, and then you can go use them. Just watch when you're using them. You don't use all. Make sure you always leave 2 so you can use more if you need to. And also be careful when you're using them that you don't, give yourself so many talents that when you level up the next time, there's nothing to level up. Like you don't have any available talents because you've already done them all with the cheat. Because sometimes I've heard that'll glitch. So just be careful. Make sure you have enough for your next level or 2 before you use them. But if you're smart about it, should be no trouble. You see there, I went in there, chose it on the character that I wanted to do, hit the A button, backed out of the menu, and that activated it, and then went back into the menu, And now I can level this guy up. Every tome gives you an attribute point. The one I just used, the physical one, also gives me a talent point. Here you can see the specializations you can unlock. You unlock those either by talking to party members, buying manuals, or siding with a certain party or another party during certain points in the game. And there's usually achievements for siding with that other party. So you'll eventually get those. If you have any trouble with them, you can let me know. I can help you out. But always dexterity and cunning for rogues, otherwise you're wasting it. Dexterity is good for bows, cunning is good for daggers, from what I understand, because cunning you use on assassin skills.